Oh, Big's here. There's patch notes, patch notes, patch notes, patch notes. I'm so excited to check out these patch notes. This is probably the most anticipated patch in the Bazaar history. It's short, amazing history. And I have not seen anything. These literally came out 1 minute ago. We're going to jump in. We're going to talk about everything going on in the patch notes. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching me do this. I'm excited. I hope that you are too. Let's check it out. Gameplay changes. Level up structure revamped to consist largely of fixed options. Okay, so that must mean like every step you're a little bit more direct. Most skills will now be obtained via level up. Most skills will now be obtained via level up. Wow. So now there's level up options to gain a skill. That's kind of interesting. That helped, you know, there's like the RPG element that they want to have. That's quite interesting, actually. Most trainers except for Nufu, Zerf, and Safari, which is monster skills, and Grandmaster have been removed from the regular encounter pool. Skill trainers, with the exception, now offer free skills. Skills, when not available for free, now cost 5, 10, 20, 40. Up from 3, 6, 12, 24. Wow, way more expensive. Rerolls added to the merchants and trainees now cost vary on merchants tier 2, 4, 6, 8. So instead of everything being 3, it changes. That's kind of interesting. It's a different way and a unique way of doing rerolls that can maybe make it so that like, oh, like they removed a bunch of rerolls, but now it's like the rerolls are more expensive. I kind of like that. Skill traders offer 3 skills instead of 4. Aerodome no longer trust. I don't know what Aerodome is. I'm not going to lie to you. Diggs Pro Site is now an encounter instead of a merchant. Kind of rare that would matter, but there's a few pig items that matter with that. Seraphina now allows multiple purchases. Not sure which one that is. Starter Run item pool no longer contains large items. That's probably good. It's very often that you want to pick the large item just because you can sell it for 6. Monster Ranch is now gold tier and offers 1 free item from a selection of 5 items. 1 free item from a selection of 5 items. So it's probably like you pick the Monster Ranch and you get to pick 1 of those 5 loots instead of just getting 2 randoms. That's pretty interesting. Sterling named Sylvia, doesn't really matter. Silver tier item merchant is tired of people not buying silver large items and no longer spawns on day 1. I'm guessing that means no large silver items aren't spawned on day 1 because 12 gold is crazy to have at that point. That makes sense. Elder Tuscari has been renamed to Mr. Tuscari. Sack time has been reduced to 20 max HP per level instead of 25. They probably saw that that was a really good one to buy for a lot of characters. Restorative and shielded on many items has been updated to better map the item's base effects. Restorative shield items will now heal equal to its shield instead of just like a small heal. That's really good. Grandmaster and B1, B2 no longer offer options that aren't upgrades. Wow, that's actually huge. Because it used to be like you could like low roll that you don't get an upgrade. I like that a lot. Barcoon now buys small items at +1 value. Midsworth now buys meat. Okay, so they actually talked about this, like going to a merchant and waiting to sell at certain merchants is really important. Added to your bushel, upgrades to the player's bushel. So it used to say adds heal and shield, which was an artifact from when it did shield and heal. That's pretty cool. Eddie's arrived. Spin the wheel for prize. Yo, let's go. Gamba, Gamba, Gamba. Replays and recaps are enabled. Wait, that's so huge, dude. That's so awesome, man. This is going to be so huge for people getting better at this game. There was a huge problem with like not being able to look at it. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. That's going to really change how content is made for this game. That's an amazing change. Monster HP reduced on a number. Veteran Octopus now has 8888 HP. Veteran Octopus was pretty free most of the time when you'd run into it. Retiree has a bandage now. Sparring partner disabled pending rework and optimization. Yeah, it would mess up your game a lot of times, man. The 2 that were gone, Wandering Shoal and Frosty Champion, are back. Robo Bouncer is now Bouncertron. Boyer is now a silver tier item with reduced HP and a weaker loadout. Okay, good, man. Boyer was disgusting. Tensity Mayor, you can't get it on turn 2 anymore. That's so good. I mean, Tensity Mayor was crazy. You just always fight at turn 2. If you get augmented weaponry, you just do weapons build. That was kind of like a pretty straight thing. I like that it's Trash Town Mayor too. General item changes. Enchantment upgrades. Heavy enchantment no longer increases the number of items that are slowed. Those items are now, this has double slow duration. Okay. So I'm going to guess that's like a heavy enchantment on something that's already slowing something. Interesting. Sword of its shield, now mapped to the damage shield base value. For example, a weapon that gains shielded will shield items to the item's damage. Interesting. Many enchantments on items have been updated. That's good. They're going to have to update how Bazaar. Add a new VFX during item enchantment animation. That's cool. Snowflake has been reverted to giving +1 freeze duration. The Snowflake was a huge problem, man. Snowflake was just making your things icy. It was so broken. Weather Machine now has a cooldown of 5 seconds and his scaling is fixed. Shark Ray and Chris Army Knife have their projectiles updated. Don't know what that means. Rivet Gun can now be enchanted with Obsidian Shiny. Not huge. Butter has been updated. Kind of, I don't know. I don't really care. For each adjacent tool or food item, this says +1 multicast. Haste one item with multicast if you have 2 adjacent tools. Could be kind of cool. Turnable now is bronze tier. When you gain regeneration, burn. Gain regeneration for the fight. Interesting. Venomander now starts at bronze tier on a 6-second cooldown. These are ones that aren't. These are like general items or non-Dooley Vanessa pig items. I don't know what the hell Venomander is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Poison 1, 2, 3, 4. Gain regeneration for the fight. I think that's a monster loot item. Sharpening Stone now starts at silver. Gives 5, 10, 20 instead of 3, 6, 9, 12. Extract starts at silver. 1, 2, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Cinder now starts at silver. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. So just light hits to Extract and Cinder. They're still probably too strong, but I don't know, man. I haven't read the rest of it. Medkit gets stronger. That's great. Scrap gets stronger. That's great. Those are probably 2 of the weaker ones. Mortal Coil now deals 50, 100 damage, down from 100 to 200, and has life steal. Mortal Coil? Straight out of Hearthstone, man. Sunlight Spear cooldown is 5 seconds, down from 6 seconds. These are probably not super important. I'm pretty sure that's like one of the weird burn items. Satchel now starts with silver tier and 7-second cooldown. Cosmic Plume can be enchanted with deadly. No one's ever had that on their thing in history. Necronomicon now has a cooldown of 4 seconds with poison 10, gain 10 regen. When a non-weapon is used, charge this 1 second. From 3 poison, 3 regen. Items have their cooldown increased by 1 second. Oh, that's probably pretty. Might be worse. I don't know. Rivet Gun starts at gold tier. When using the item left of this, charge the item to the right of this 1 or 2 seconds. Rivet Guns, I've had a Rivet Gun build before that was pretty good. Neurotoxin, bronze tier, 6 seconds, still one item for 2 seconds. When using an adjacent weapon, charge this. Icebreaker, deal 80 damage, up from 40. Venom has a cooldown of 3 seconds. Black Rose Star. I mean, I could go through all these, but I don't think any of these are going to be super impactful. Maybe some of them are, and I'm just going to be missing it, but we're going to kind of breeze through these. I'm not going to lie to you. They seem to be getting rid of a lot of the when X use this type things, which probably getting rid of from Auto Deluge, which is crazy that persisted. Heal more when you poison, gain X heal for the fight. Earrings, 5-second cooldown, gain 5 max health for the fight when you slow charge this. Nightshade is now poison. When you heal, this gains poison. Nightshade could maybe be interesting with like a bushel build. Candles is now burn 12 when you use a small item, charge this. Pendulum now has a cooldown of 8 seconds. Haste your items for 2 seconds. From when you crit, haste an item. Hasten items have extra crit chance. When you crit, charge this 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be interesting. I'd have to see that in practice. Fossilized Fever. This is the big hunkin' club. Deal 300 from 200, 400. When you slow, charge this 1, 2, 3 seconds. It gains extra damage for the fight. It'd actually probably be interesting. You could probably scale that pretty huge. I don't know how long the cooldown is, though. I think it was crazy high. Ouroboros now starts at silver. Poison, when you poison, gain regen. Probiotics now has a cooldown of 4 seconds. Deal 12 damage when you slow charge this. Okay, so there was probably some really nasty Proboscis slow builds. Avmits has a cooldown of 6 seconds. I'm kind of going to go through these. I don't think any of these are going to be super relevant because they're not super important. Propane tank now is cooldown from 6 seconds. Haste your vehicles more. Burn both players more. If you have a vehicle at the start of each fight, use this. Okay, I mean, that might actually be kind of interesting. Cryo sleeve. That was a cooldown 6 seconds. Freeze this for 2 seconds. Shield when any item gains freeze, charge this. Igloo is now freeze one item for 1, 2, 3 seconds. Shield 50, 100, 200. The first time you fall below half health, use this. Maybe something you want to use. Gatling gun does 50 or 100 damage, dude. Our boy is going to be really nasty, man. I can't remember his name, and that makes me feel bad because I'm his #1 stan. Lord Arkin? Lord Arkin? Lord Akron? I'm sorry. I'm his #1 stan. I don't know his name. Magic Carpet is now deal 5, 10, 20, 40. So slight decrease. When you crit, gain 5, 10, 20 damage. Why is Magic Carpet worse? That's weird. Runic Double Bow is worse and has 10 crit chance. Runic Great Axe is worse, but gives increased damage for lifesteal. I feel like I've never seen Runic Great Axe in my whole life. Incense cooldown is now 8 seconds, down from 10. Incense heals. Man, I cannot believe how... Wait. Okay, I guess it's not as far as I thought, but I was like, man, dude, this is going to be a real long video. Okay. See where we're at here. Basilisk Fang has extra crit chance up from 10, 20. While the enemy has poison. Incense's cooldown is now 8 seconds. Alright, let's get to the real stuff. Skill changes. Number of basic skills have been removed. Which is ones that buff small, medium, large items. Desperate Freeze is now Desperate Cleanse because it cleanses and doesn't freeze. Dire Fiery Rebirth no longer cleanses or self-burns. Okay, so Fiery Rebirth no longer cleanses. This is very important because, you know, you'd stack all this poison and burn, it'd die, and then you get rid of all of it. And so it'd be really hard. You'd literally have to kill him completely twice. Hypnotic Drain only counts lifesteal weapons. Corrosive Toxins now starts at gold. And reduces damage by 2/4. Huge change to Corrosive Toxins. That was a really nasty thing that just nuked weapon builds. Heat Shield re-enabled. Has renamed Shell Shock with the effect of your items have 1 damage for each ammo you have on your items in play. If you have a bunch of ammo items, they get a bunch of extra damage. That's pretty interesting. Short up is now when you heal, charge a shield item 1 second. From when you heal, shield 100. Yeah, that was a pretty crazy skill. Void Energy is now when you burn, charge a shield item 1 second. From when you burn, your shield items gain 3 shield. When you burn, charge a shield item. That could be interesting. Equivalent Exchange is now when you heal, charge a poison item 1 second. Sick Burn is now when you poison, charge a burn item 1 second. When you poison, charge a burn item 1 second. When you poison, charge a burn item 1 second. Okay. From when you burn, when you poison, burn. Okay, so a lot of the things are like when you do this, to when you do this, charge something else. So it's really like synergistic type stuff. Toxicity now starts at silver tier. And it gives 5, 10, 15 damage for the fight when you poison. So it makes that way stronger to maybe have some like poison and damage builds. Shatter now starts at silver tier and gives 5, 15, 20 damage for the fight when you freeze, up from 10, 15. Pretty interesting. I mean, I don't think that this is... I don't think that's that good. Maybe it is good for like really aggressive freeze builds, which no one really likes. Your weapons have 7, 14 damage for each tool you have. Bringing weapons on 4 to 8 damage, so much better. Arms dealer now triggers on buy instead of sell. And gives more. Wow, why? Why would you do that? Why would you make arms dealer better? That's crazy. I know arms trigger used to be buy and sell. I don't know. That seems kind of crazy. That's a very, very strong skill. Golden Repression now starts at silver tier and haste 246 items for 2 seconds. Stop that now starts at silver and slows 246 items for 2 seconds when you fall below half health. Okay, it's pretty solid. Iron Sharpens item Iron now starts at silver tier and scales by 2, 3, 4 damage. Okay, that was maybe a little too strong. I think it started at bronze, but I really like that one. Critical investments, how good is 10, 15, 20 crit chance from 8, 10, 12. That's good. That one was pretty bad if I remember correctly. Command the ship now starts at silver tier and gives additional cooldown reduction. Command the ship. I think that was the one with like vehicles. Like if you have vehicles, if you have a vehicle, make your non-vehicle items cooldowns reduced. That's interesting. Shield bash is now when your opponent uses a non-weapon item, charge a weapon 1 second. I had shield bash before and it would just do damage to hit them. But when your opponent uses non-weapon items, then you charge your own weapons. That's pretty nasty for any like llama build or like regal blade build, man. Heavy metal is now plus shield equals 2, 3, 4x, up from 1, 2, 3x. That's great. Ice bullets not only reloads weapons. Poisonous opener now starts at silver tier at poison. 10, 15, 20 instead of 5, 6, 7, 1. Poisonous opener. Oh, that's the one where it just hits you with poison to start. First flames now starts at silver. At burn from poison 5 to... I don't know. It might have been... This might be supposed to be burn. Net launcher now starts at silver. That's good that it starts at silver. That was a great bronze skill to go after. Captain's charge now starts at silver. Here at haste. 2, 3, 4 targets for 2 seconds. From 1, 2, 3, 4 for 5 seconds. Yeah, 5 seconds is a lot, man. Strength gives extra damage. Left-handed or right-handed give significantly more damage. Toughness gives a decent bit more shields. The two toughness was so stupid. Give your shield items plus 2 shield. What a joke. Frontal shield and rear shield. 20, 30, 40 from way, way stronger. Love that. Make the heal way stronger. That's great. First responder follow-up care are much, much stronger. I love that. Fiery now gives extra burn. Okay, so hopefully they adjusted burn Dooley if they're going to do that. Immolating Spark gives a little bit more burn. Improved Toxins gives extra poison. Initial dose and final dose, a little bit more poison. Keen Eye, a bit more crit. That's nice. It's going to be so interesting to see how skills work because it seems like skills are completely revamped. Critical Protector, Critical Aid, a little bit... Yeah, so just a lot of skills seem to be just a little bit better. Left eye, right eye, just a little better. Large Appetites. Now starts at silver tier, giving much more max health. No, actually not much more max health, just an extra tier of health. Artillery Spotter, just again, goes down to silver. Long Strides goes down to silver, but gets a little bit better. Berserker Finesse Field, Rapid Relief now starts silver, giving additional cooldown reduction. I think cooldown reduction is cool. Hardened Shield gives extra shield. Beautiful Friendship gives extra damage. So it just seems like a lot of things are just slightly stronger. So we're just going to go through these quickly. Submerge, slightly stronger. Best Defense, little stronger. Emergency Burn, quite a bit stronger. Flashing Reload now starts at diamond tiers and reloads 1 item. That's pretty big, man. That's the crit skill. I wonder if they rechanged like some of the Vanessa crit items or something. Starts at silver tier, gives extra crit chance. Okay. Extra crit chance. Improvised burn is a little bit worse. Very interesting. That's like if you use like your left item burn. Slow targets now starts at silver tier and gives extra crit chance. Exploding toxins. I'm just gonna roll through this and see if there's anything that's like super interesting that I see. I don't think so. So just basically, a lot of skills are a little bit better. We're gonna move along. Port drops item equal to tier again, as well as cross hero items. No longer gives extra max ammo. Now reloads 1, 2, or 3 ammo instead of 1, 1, 1. Okay. Interesting. Even tier items is cool. Maybe it doesn't do whatever. Life Preserver now re-enabled. That's a really good early Vanessa item. Cross hero items. I wonder if they're going to be able to get freeze poisoning. I sure hope not. 8-second cooldown. Poison 6. When you haste this, charge this 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. So now, I mean, the original one, like, now you have to get it to gold tier to do a 3-second reduction. And it's up to 8. Okay, so pufferfish got hit a lot. Pufferfish got hit a lot. That's good. Boulder now starts at gold with lower cooldown. Very interesting. I've made a boulder work one time, and it was just kind of a joke boulder build because I'd already won with like a sniper, and then I just decided to add the boulder in to crit with the boulder. And to see the animation. The boulder has an amazing animation. Barrel now starts at silver tier with shield 5, 10, 20, 40. And shield self buff of 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm not sure where shield was, but this seems pretty powerful shield item. Pretty interesting. Turtle shell is now 6-second cooldown with shield 10. Give your shield items 10 shield for the fight. When you use a non-weapon item, charge this. Wow, this can stack pretty crazily when you get it up to diamond with 3 seconds. It's really cool. I like that it seems that they're changing some things where like the charge gets better and it's not a flat charge with like, because the problem was, it's like the most important thing for pufferfish, right, was the 3-second charge. And when you can just like haste twice to enable pufferfish, like the base doesn't matter because you just grade it. So making the change that when you upgrade it, it gets a faster charge is very important. I really like that change. Maybe that's a design philosophy we'll see with the rest of the weapons. Cannonade is now 6-second cooldown with deal 100 damage and use a weapon, charges 1, 2, 3. I like that a lot more. That not having a cooldown is interesting. I wonder if it charges itself. Cannonade should charge itself then, right? That's very powerful. That just means that you'll use it, it'll charge, and then you use another weapon, and then it hits it. Cannonade might be good now. Electric Eel is now a 6-second cooldown with deal 25 damage. Slow one item for 2 seconds. When your enemy uses an item, charge this 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's disgusting. Wait, Electric Eels might also be insane. That's a large item. You make that damage every time they use any item it charges. And it slows an item for 2 seconds. That could be devastating. That's going to be really cool. I'm excited to try that. Loser Ray can now be enchanted with Deadly. I don't know why, but okay. Switchblade deals more damage. Cool. Blunderbuss is now deal 100 damage when you burn charge. Okay, it seems like a design philosophy. They're making it so that you have to upgrade the items further to get more charge. It might make you a bit more dependent on upgrades, but it could also make you a bit more flexible when you get to diamond tier because something can be broken. I'm interested to see how that works. Double barrel stronger. This is already a really powerful early Vanessa item. That's kind of crazy. Seaweed now starts bronze tier and is heal 10, 20, 40, 80. When using an aquatic item, this gains 5, 10, 20. That could be pretty good now. Being able to be an early healing item to help Vanessa in the early game. Sexton has a cooldown of 4 seconds with haste one item for 3 seconds. And when you crit, haste one item. Adjacent items have extra crit chance when you crit charges. Yo, this could be pretty crazy. Like a Sextant crit pufferfish build might be kind of insane. Century rounds now has a cooldown of 6 seconds with burn 3. When you use an adjacent item, charge this. For adjacent items have +1 ammo. It could be interesting. I don't know. Maybe you could get some kind of broken things popping back and forth with that. Lighthouse starts with burn 12 when you charge this 1, 2, 3 from 3 seconds. Man, dude, Lighthouse must have been way better than I gave it credit for, because this is a pretty massive nerf. But Lighthouse, I think, maybe started at gold. So now it's starting at silver. Maybe it's better, and then you need to get it to diamond to get it to where it was. Pretty interesting. Basically, a gold one used to be burn 8, charge 3, and now a gold one is burn 12, charge 2, which is probably worse. Bigger trebuchet, sorry for the burp. Bigger trebuchet cooldown, straight up damage, straight up burn, and increased the rate with which it charges. Wow, wait, is trebuchet just better now? Like diamond trebuchet now seems broken, but it's stuck at burn 7. It doesn't scale. Is this a trebuchet buff? I mean, the bronze trebuchet is obviously. Wait, the bronze trebuchet is like just as good because now it does 50 damage. I don't know. We'll see. Throwing knife starts at silver at 3 seconds from 2 seconds with deal 33 damage. When you crit, charges 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it seems like they're making a really big. My call on this is they're making a big change from like upgrading makes like charging and hasting better as opposed to making the base stats better in a flat charge. It's really interesting. So this could be pretty nuts. Basically, when you get the throwing knives to diamond now, you just every time it's basically like the old one, which can be kind of crazy. But it did go up from 3 seconds. But it deals 33 damage now, which is pretty insane. Water wheels cooldown 8 seconds. When haste your other items for 2 seconds. When you use an adjacent item, charge this more and more. So I feel like they're trying to make it so you want to like the lower versions of these items are way worse. So you either have to upgrade more or be way more flexible later. Captain's Wheel now has direct haste and charge goes 1, 2, 3. Pearl is now shield item, charges 1, 2, 3, 4 from 1. Huge change to how they're doing things. There was another, I mean, the whole like, the last time it was like an on use went to basically charging, and now like they're charging and changing. I like that they're testing all these different variety of things in beta. I think this is the time to do it. Actually, now shields 20. Haste a non-weapon item for 2 seconds. When you use another non-weapon item, charges 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure what the cooldown is. Maybe 6 seconds? Could be pretty damn good. Catfish has a cooldown of 5 seconds, up from 3 seconds. I have no idea what catfish is, man. I have no idea what this is. I have no idea what catfish is. It took a 2-second cooldown nerf, and I've never heard of it. That's crazy, man. Okay, I love that they're changing Tripwire. Tripwire was a diamond item, man. Tripwire was a diamond item, and no one would use it. Slow one item for 1 second. When you enemy uses an item, charges 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. The fact that you can get it early and increase the amount of seconds that it slows now over the course of a game is pretty big. Very interesting. I've never, like, I would never think a diamond tier item would switch to a bronze tier item. That's pretty nuts. Ballista deals significantly more damage. It's pretty cool. I don't see Ballista very much. Damn now starts at gold tier at 24 seconds, up from 20. With destroy this and all smaller items? What? Destroy this and all smaller items? So it just kills all medium and all small items? So you just play like submarine, water wheel, and some fast small item and you get damned to trigger? I'm so excited to try this, dude. That's awesome, man. Damn has another really cool animation. That's sick. I love that. I love that. So we get down to 2 seconds. So you'd want like a small aquatic item, a submarine, and a water wheel. And then you basically get the water wheel going. The water wheel hastes everything, and then you charge it, boom, and then you just have water wheel sub and you kill your opponent. Oh, that's cool, man. That's real cool. Love that. I'm really excited. I'm gonna try the dam next time I get in there. Shark Ray now starts at silver from gold. Okay, so it just basically goes from silver to gold. That's cool. Crow's Nest takes a hit on crit. It's probably fine. Crow's Nest is a very good item. Grappling hook slightly better. Okay, Vanessa, really cool changes. It all depends on what the other one changes, but I love the Vanessa changes so far. Really interesting. Pygmalien, luxury tents re-enabled. Beehives re-enabled after fixing a bug where it was charging all items instead of just bees. So we'll have to see what I mean, I'm guessing they didn't change Beehive. Dude, they made model ship a vehicle. Let's go. Booby Trap now charges 1 from 2 seconds on property use. Booby Trap. I'm not sure what Booby Trap was. Shipment drops items equal to level tier. That's awesome. I love that. They got really scared about like the shipment stuff, and I think it made it worse. And I never got a damn yo-yo when I had a cool run, and that pissed me off. Atlas Stone now has 6-second cooldown. Sick. Model ship went from on use to charge. Probably good. It doesn't say what the cooldown is for model ship, but I guess we'll find out when we get in the game. Apropos Sharpo now starts at silver tier with shield 25, 50, 100. Adjacent weapons gain. This is the one I always see. I'm like, I don't know what the hell this is. Jason items gain 10, 20, 30 for the fight, up from 10, 20. Cool. Could be interesting. I always get it too late, and I never know what the hell to do. Giant Ice Club now 12-second cooldown with deal 1,000 damage. The first time you fall below half health each fight, freeze 1 second for 99 seconds, down from 100 seconds. That was huge. That was huge. When you'd freeze for 100 seconds, it'd be crazy, man. When any item gains freeze charges 3 to 6 seconds, up from 3 seconds. Maybe Giant Ice Club is good, man. 1,000 damage is crazy at gold. Snow Globe now gains 1 multicast for each adjacent property. Did it already? Isn't that what it did? Isn't that what Snow Globe did? It gained 1 multicast for each adjacent property? Am I crazy? Maybe it was plus 1 multicast for each property. Lemonade Sand's cooldown increased from 6 seconds. I don't think that really matters. You don't really use Lemonade Sand to use it, but sometimes in early matches, it's good. Matchbox now starts at bronze tier with 4 seconds. With burn 3, when you use another one-up item, charge this. I've seen some crazy Matchbox builds, but I've never been able to make it work myself. Pretty cool that it went from on use to charge. Land Scraper now has a cooldown of 8 seconds, up from 6. Shield equal to this item's value. When you use another item, charge this 1, 2, 3, down from 2, 3, 4. At the start of each value, it gets more value. That's a huge nerf. Is this a problem? Maybe they're expecting it to be a problem when they nerf poison. I don't know. Vineyard now has a cooldown of 8 seconds, up from 6 seconds. The exact same thing. Yo has a cooldown of 4 seconds, down from 6. Yo deals 1 damage, and then the charge gets bigger. Cool. Bushel is now heal 20. When you shield, charges 1, 2, 3, 4 from 2 seconds. Cool, cool. That increases to like gold and diamond. It can be pretty crazy. Fort now has a cooldown of 4 seconds with shield 20. Enemy items cooldowns are increased by 1 or 2 seconds. When you use another item, charges 1 or 2 seconds. From when you use an item, enemy cooldowns are increased by 1 to 2 seconds. And then it just charges it instead. Okay. Marvel has a cooldown of 4 seconds. When you use an adjacent small item, charge this. Windmill now has a cooldown of 4... What the hell is Windmill, man? Windmill now has a cooldown of 4 seconds with charge adjacent items 1 second. When you use another item, charge this 1 second. Charge adjacent items 1 second. When you use another item, charge this 1 second. Use an item, charge another item 1 second. I feel like I've never seen Windmill. It might be like a diamond tier item. Dooley, Dooley, Dooley. Pull it now freezes small item only. Omega Ray and Gamma Ray now only buff adjacent burn and poison items respectfully. Omega Ray starts at silver tier and Beta Ray starts at gold tier. That's huge. Omega Ray 468. When you use the core of another ray, adjacent burn items gain 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It still is probably really good, but it only buffs adjacent items. That's probably just fine. We'll see. The Beta Ray going down is important. Gamma Ray now starts at silver. And it lowers the poison. It's very important. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4 to 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So making these harder to get early is very important. These all started at bronze, and you could get 3 of them early, and it was a nightmare, man. Forklift is now spelled Forklift, and its enchantments have been updated. Arc Blaster has been enabled. Deal 40 when you use the core. Charge this 1, 2, 3, 4. Fuel Rod enabled. Isocoric Freezer now starts at bronze tier. Has a cooldown of 4 seconds. Freezes small items for 1, 2, 3, 4. Rocket Launcher. No longer doubles damage while enemy has burn. Okay. Cooling Fan now is reduced to cooldown if either player has burn. Interesting. Bird, just in time for the holidays. Dooley Scarf has received updated design. Shield 40, 80, 160. This turn, adjacent item gains freeze. Remove it. I don't know if that's much better. Railgun re-enabled. Blast Doors re-enabled and now 20-second cooldown up from 10. Shield 1 to 400 from way more. When your opponent uses a weapon or item with burn, charges 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. Instead of when you would take damage from an item, charges 2 seconds. First time you fall below half health each fight, use this. Interesting. It starts way slower shield, but maybe can charge faster. Interesting to see how that works. Missiles has 1 max ammo, down from 3. Cool LEDs is now slow an item for 2 seconds. When you use the core, charge this. Yeah, that's probably a lot better. It used to be when you use the core, you just use it as very strong with double core builds. Cool LEDs getting a little hit is nice. Chem Snail, lower cooldown. Poison 3, 6, 9, 12. Slow an item 1, 2, 3, 4. When you slow, charges 3 seconds. Okay, so they just got rid of like when you slow do it. And the one that everyone's wondering about, Monitor Lizard. Now it starts at bronze tier. 8-second cooldown. Poison 4, 6, 8, 10 from haste an item. When you haste, this gains 1, 2, 3, 4 poison for the fight. From when you haste poison. Monitor Lizard. 07s. Rest in piss, you won't be missed. Flamethrower's cooldown is 5 seconds down from 6. Flamethrower's crazy, man. Flamethrower's crazy and you get a run that makes it work. Race Carl now starts at silver with deal 60 and then increased charge. That's cool. Bomb Squad now has a cool +2 cooldown. Burn 5 when uses an adjacent friend, charges 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. So this could be crazy at like at F4. It could burn an insane amount. Again, the same design philosophy, flat burn but increased charge with Micro Dave. Makes this a lot stronger at bronze. Very strong at bronze and gets better. Very, very powerful now. Tesla Coil. When you use an adjacent item, charges 1, 2, 3, 4. Dude, Tesla Coil can go crazy now. When you get it to like silver, that'll go really fast. Ballista. Damage, deal 30 damage. When you haste, this gains way more damage. When this gains haste, charge it. That's really interesting. You might actually want to use this item. That's pretty cool. Duct Tape is now shield 5. Slow an item. When you use an adjacent item, charge it. Yeah, Duct Tape. I mean, a lot of the on-use items, I feel like they finally now just said, like, okay, there's just going to be no more on-use items. I think that they're probably just not great for the game. Armadillo is now deals 60 damage. When you shield, charges 1, 2, 3, 4. Armadillo, pretty significant buff. Hamlet is now deal 15 damage. Charge 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is way too slow of a charge with the slow. Hamlet could be interesting now. Solar Farm, cooldown up to 8 seconds. Haste your other items for 2 seconds. Up from 1, 2, 3. Gain 8 regeneration, up from 4, 8, 12. When you burn, charges 1, 2, 3 instead of just 2 seconds. Probably not that great. Wow, okay. So, I mean, Monitor Lizard dead. All the rays way harder to get. Might be enough. I feel like there's some pretty good Vanessa improvements too, and some pig improvements. Let me sneak through these. 50 bug repole was appearing too early. The alpha ray thing got fixed. Dock lines got fixed. That's good. The Kakuri got better. I feel like pig, like the damage pig, is still going to be kind of like one of the things. The beehive bug is fixed. The Vanessa's amulet works now. Hydraulic squeezer, schematic, cybersecurity. Black pepper starting tier is bronze. Regal Blade Golden would not increase the value of stashed items. I think I saw that. I think I've had that happen to me before. Scrap metal would not upgrade cores in the stash. Wow, I'm glad that I didn't do that on accident ever. Fixed Wand, Critical Captain, Focused Rage. Critical Cores crit not scaling. Gave Crook enchantments. Okay. Non-gameplay fixeds. More optimization, that's great. Fixation we're tabbing out in the payment process. Prevent users from typing. Okay, good, better mix. Hero characters no longer say their victory or defeat lines if in combat with a non-speaking monster. Player skins will always face each other now. I love that. Well, that's it, man. That's the fixes. I really wish they gave kind of like a breakdown of like their goals, but I think that this is really big, man. This is huge changes. Thank you so much for hearing me rant about all these. I know that some people really like stuff like this. Some people hate it. I'll put the patch notes down below. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the continued support on this channel. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit subscribe. I'm Binks. I play this game. I play different runs every single day. I do off-meta cool stuff. Come check me out. Very cool. All right. I'll see you later. Goodbye now. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you so much. Goodbye.